This is part 2 of the Fuselage. So if you have created this sketch and gotten to this point of making the the main part of the airplane here, the fuselage, and some of you have put, I don't have the assembly together in this one, but put the wing and that together. But as we go later on, you're going to see that we need to have some notches cut out here for, see, in the real airplane, these the fins or the stabilizers go and kind of fit into these notches. So we got to apply these notches. And in the outline of this, I've included a couple sketches that we're going to actually work through right now. So we're going to go back to sketch 1 for the front view. So let's go back into our file here, double click on sketch 1 and click on front, flatten it out. What we're going to do is basically draw this rectangle right here, and then we will it'll kind of notch out that spot. So go to a rectangle, do the corner rectangle. This time would probably be good. Now be careful to not, if you look right here, it wants to attach to this center point here. Do not do that, because it's going to, that will cause a restriction later. So try to avoid clicking on that. I'm actually going to do it just to show how to get out of it. But try not to have it click in attached to that point. So you're going to click one point and then you kind of adjust it out. It doesn't matter where you go, because we're going to type in now. So if I look back here, we need to make it 0.1 by 1.1. So go back here, the long piece, it's already, once I clicked it, highlighted it there, 1.1, enter, and the little one is 0.1, enter. Now you're going to see it's kind of off-centered because this is attached to the middle. So if I were to go and do the dimension, I'm going to do a dimension right here, and I need to adjust this to be, I think it was 3.15 or 0.315, I think is what I had there. And all these red things are going to come up because basically this is attached here and you're trying to move it. So I'm going to undo that for a second. And what I need, you see here, there's this little center point. What we want to do is get rid of that. So we highlight it and then we click delete. I'm going to get rid of that one too. So delete those constraints. Those are called constraints. Now I can go to dimension. And well, actually I already clicked it there, I guess. So I'm going to double click on the dimension I already have. It's not. Well, let's try it again. Now it's going to have a double dimension. 0.315, I think is what I wanted. I'm going to delete that one. All right. So there we go. And now when I actually, let me make sure I got the right. I think I might be mixing up my dimensions here. So that should be 0.33, really close. So let me double click on it. Now I do 0.33. There we go. So finish the sketch, and now it notches that out. So I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to see if I can also do the next one. So we're going to do a sketch. We're going to click on the top of the airplane. And then we go to our navigation cube and we click top. So we're basically drawing on top of the plane. And I'm going to do the similar thing. I want to draw a rectangle. And I'm going to avoid the middle completely right now just because I don't want it. And then we'll adjust it. Similar thing. 1.1, enter. 0.1, enter. And then I think this is the one I need it to be 0.31. So there we go. Notching out that rectangle. 0.315. So I'm going to do a dimension line, top here, and I'm going to make, it doesn't matter what side. I guess I'll just do the top. That's how I did it. And then put it off to the side, and I want that to be 0.315. And then it basically centered it there. So last thing. Let's go back to the isometric view. We got to cut this out. So we're going to use extrude. So extrude can be made to, like, make something three-dimensional by, extending it. It can also, you can click on remove and it'll remove it. And we actually want to remove it exactly 1 inch. We don't want it to go all the way through.